Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be doing the computer side of how to do that multi-camera sequence. If you haven't seen that video, please click on this card on the top right hand corner. It'll take you to that. This part of it is kind of secondary to that, so you probably should watch that first. Anyway, let's get straight into it. We're going to grab the files that we use to record. So there's two audio files and two camera files. We're going to use Adobe Premiere Pro and we're going to pull those into the project. So let's make sure we can see everything's working fine. Yep. Now just ignore that noisy audio for a sec, because that's not going to be a problem and you'll see why. Let's try this one. No problems. Right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to clean up the audio. So I want to edit this clip and I'm going to use Adobe Audition only because it's part of my suite that I've got here, but you can use SoundForge, it does the same thing. Right, now what you want to do is you want to get rid of any of this kind of, you can see that noise there, right? So let's grab that as a footprint and process it. I always do about 12 decibel noise reduction. Done. Now you can see. Alright guys, nice. Okay, the last thing we want to do is we don't want that clap sound. What we do want to do is we want to increase the gain on this a bit. Not too much. Okay, there's a bit of noise here. Not noise, but loud stuff. So let's knock that down a bit. And then we can probably just pump that up a little bit more. But when you go into record, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, enough editing of the voice audio. Now we're going to edit the, see how it created that extra file there. So we'll need to remember that. We'll just edit this. This clip is the second track, which is the audio from the synth, which comes out of the mixer. All right, and this one pretty much is just to increase it. That will do. Oh, actually no, that was clipping slightly, wasn't it? There. And save. Just now there's a bit of a hiss on that. I don't usually touch this too much, but let's see what it sounds like here. Nice, that's actually cleaned it up nicely. Some synths have hisses. That's one way to clean it up. Be careful with that though, because you don't want to take any dynamics out of your audio. Alright, that's done. It's created a TR 3 and 4 track extra. Next is the videos. Now we need to flip them because they're upside down. So we're going to go into effects, rotate, we'll do it for that one. Notice how it created a sequence. When I dragged it into here, it automatically creates a sequence. This one's upside down as well. Rotate. That's done. Okay, we're ready now to do what you've been waiting for, and that's to create the multicam sequence. So we grab the two sequences and the two edited audios, not the originals, right click and select create multi-camera source sequence. I just accept the defaults. I don't want to go through that. It's a technical video for people who are into that stuff, can go look it up on YouTube. What it's done is it's created this multi-cam thing here. We'll just close that. And it's popped all the process clips in there. So that's fine, don't worry, they're not anywhere to be worried about. So we'll drag that and we'll create a sequence. And I guess just to have a look at that, you can see that we've got the 2 camera audios there, and we've got the 2 tracks, and it's all lined up beautifully. Look at that, nicely. Now, on the screen, we've only got 1 camera. What we need to do first is go into right click on that and click display mode and then multi-camera. And here are our 2 cameras. Beautiful. And let's mute, well, I mean, before we do that, let's listen to the audio. You'll hear everything. 30 frames per second. It's terrible, right? So let's turn the 2 cameras off and now let's listen to it. It's pretty decent. Anyway, okay. So let's go into that little jam that we did, because that's what you guys like to do. And play. So, okay, so how this works, right, is you kind of press play and you touch these quadrants here, and it changes, it records, in a way records, but it changes the camera that you're looking at every time you click on it. So I'll give you a little demo. There's a bit where I start playing the OP1 coming up, and I'm going to change from this top view to this view here. So let's go. Right. Notice it's still stopped on that close-up video, and over here it's created a little slice. And if you go back, notice the camera changes. How cool is that? And that's what you guys want to do, right? And while you're at it, you can, you know, keep going. It's good this bit because you can see the changes. Now I've just made 2 more changes there. Another thing you can do is, if you, like, you notice that it just really just clicks over very kind of abrupt. You can add some transition effects on here, and there's heaps built in, but I like just a standard cross dissolve. So let's do it for there, but let's zoom in on that. If I click on that, I can actually pull. Let's look at that first, right? So you can see it fades a bit nicer, but I like them to be a bit longer, like this. Maybe even longer. Try that. There you go. So that, guys, is really basically it. I mean, I don't really need to go into any more detail than that. Once you've finished editing your video, you then export the sequence, and you can choose your export format there. I don't need to go into that because that is something that you guys need to learn how to do based on the type of media platform you're exporting the video for. If it's for YouTube, it's H.264, and then there's a bunch of settings that you might want to have for that. So that's pretty much it. I will leave it at that, guys. I'm going to do some more videos on the multicam stuff and the gear that I use, but I would really like it if you guys could let me know if this has helped. Let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe. There's more videos. Use that notification bell. icon. Also, I'd love it if you could put a thumbs up because it helps the algorithms and it promotes my videos. I don't make any money from this. And I really want to see you guys put your performances up and so we can watch you play. I really love watching other people play. We learn a lot from each other, and let's share the love. Anyway guys, catch you later. Talk to you soon.